today we will be discussing about another application of integral calculus, which is defining the length of an arc given a certain curve. So before that, click like and subscribe for more tutorials on integral calculus. Okay, so let's discuss first how are we going to find for the length of an arc by using integral calculus. Okay, so imagine we have a figure on our x and y plane. Okay, this is y-axis, x-axis. So consider we have a curve plotted on our plane. Okay, and then syempre, since this is a curve, we have series of points. We have series of points here in our curve. Okay, like that. In which yung intervals nito are equal. Yan, yung mga intervals natin dyan. So, kung papansinin nyo, yung curve natin dito, nasa iba-ibang direction. May pababa, may pataas, may curve mismo na part. Pero sabi natin sa integral calculus, pag kukuha tayo ng very small strip, say example, kukuha tayo ng very small strip dito, dyan sa part na yan. Diba, ang sabi natin sa calculus, kahit curve yan, since that is very small, parang nagiging straight yung kanyang itsura. So, di ba? Magiging straight yung kanyang itsura. And we all know, consider yung curve na to as an arc length S. Di ba? Yan yung ginagamit natin na yan yung ginagamit natin na symbol for arc length. Now, kumuha tayo ng maliit na differential of that arc length. Okay? Kumuha tayo ng maliit na differential of that arc length dito sa part na to. In which sabi natin, pag zoom in natin to, sobrang liit na yan, infinitesimal, para magiging straight na yung itsura ng arc length natin dito sa part na to. And we all know that in Pythagorean, diba? Pag ganito, sa algebra natin, sa slope of a line, alam natin na kapag ka merong slope ang line, syempre meron tayo dyan na rise and run. Diba? Magkakaroon tayo ng rise and run in which nagkaroon tayo ng differential along y and also differential along the x component of this arc length. Okay? Alright. So, nagkaroon tayo ng differential ng x and y components. And using yung knowledge natin sa geometry, using Pythagorean theorem, we all know that the square of this differential strip nung arc length natin, that is equal to the summation of the square of the two components. Diba? Using Pythagorean theorem. So, using Pythagorean theorem, ginamit natin dito, na-solve natin to. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I will divide both sides of dx squared. Okay, i-divide ko lahat, both side ng equation by dx squared. So, what will happen? So, kung papansinin nyo, eto, naging na tong ds over dx squared, that is equal to, so dx squared divided by dx squared, that is 1 plus dy over dx squared. Okay. Now, this is square, ililipat ko sa kabila. So, may iwan na lang dito is ds over dx is equal to the square root of 1 plus dy over dx squared. Okay, dito na yan. Then next, itong dx is i-multiply ko na lang dito. So, therefore, ang naiwan na lang is ds is equal to the square root of 1 plus dy over dx squared times yung over na dx dito. Okay? Then, I will integrate both sides. Integrate ko yan both sides para maalis yung d dito. So, may iwan na lang dyan is s or the total arc length is equal to the integral of the square root of 1 plus dy over dx squared dx. Okay? Since we are in terms of dx, yung limit natin mag-i-start mula sa x sub 1 hanggang x sub 2. Okay? So, yon. Ito ang general formula na gagamitin natin in solving for the the arc length of a given curve. O kaya yung total arc length from x sub 1 until x sub 2. Okay? So, we will use this formula in our succeeding problems. Okay. So, here is our example. We are required to find the length of the arc of the curve y is equals to 4x squared from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 1. Okay? So, based on our formula, what is our formula? Sabi natin, s is equal to the integral of the square root of 1 plus dy over dx squared dx. Okay? From x sub 1 until x sub 2. Okay. Since our limit is in terms of x, ganito yung gagamitin natin. 'Di ba? X sub 1 to x sub 2. Pero kung in terms of y naman yan, for example, yung limit natin is from y sub 1 up to y sub 2. So, hindi natin to pwedeng gamitin. Kasi yung limit natin is in terms of x. So, ang gagamitin natin, instead na ganitong formula, babalik rin natin. So, babalik rin lang natin yan. Magiging yan na from ds squared is equals to dx squared plus dy squared. So, instead na dx ang i-divide natin dito, we will divide this by dy squared. Okay, ito na yung magiging 1. So, therefore, ds is equal to the square root of 1 plus dx squared over dy squared dy. Okay, then integrate natin both sides. Same formula lang yon, nabaliktad lang to kung ang limit natin is in terms of y. But since our limit is in terms of x, therefore, we will use yung differential natin na in terms of x. Kung in terms of y naman, in terms of limits y sub 1 up to y sub 2, ganito ang gagawin natin. And we all know that the dy over dx, alin to? Diba this is the first derivative? Diba? Or the slope nung ating, nung curve natin. That is the first derivative of our curve. Okay, let's try solving this one. Later, we will have an example of this. Meron na limit sa y-axis. Okay, let's try solving first for this one. Sabi dyan, we need to find for the first derivative dy over dx. Okay, let's draw first our graph. Dito na lang natin kasi sabi dyan, magsisimula naman sa x is equal to 0, 0.5 until 1. So we will use our calculator, mode 7, in finding for the values natin for x squared. So y is equal to 4x squared. We will start at 0 until 1 and then mag-step tayo ng 0.5. Okay? 0 and 0. If x is 0.5, our y is 1. So kung 0.5 to, ay, y pala yan. So this is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So nandito. And if our x is 1, our y is 4. So nandito sa part na to. If you will plot this curve, ganito yung magiging itsura ng curve natin. Dito mama. Yan. Ganyan yung magiging itsura ng y is equal to 4x squared. Now, ang sabi dyan is, pinapahanap yung length of an arc from here up to here. Yung haba daw nito sa part na to. Ganyan kahaba. Okay, yan yung required natin. Okay? To solve for that length of an arc, we will use this formula. S is equals to 1, the square root of 1 plus dy over dx squared quantity dx. Okay. So, sabi dyan, need muna natin yung dy over dx. Solve for dy over dx or simply, di ba yan yung first derivative natin? From the equation, y is equal to 4x squared. We will derive both sides. What is the derivative of y? dy. What is the derivative of this one? So, 8x kasi derivative ng u raised to n is nu raised to n minus 1. Okay, that is the derivative of that. So, 8x dx. So, divide both sides by dx para makuha natin yung dy over dx which is equivalent sa 8x. Okay. Now, we will substitute this in our formula and then we will solve for the integral of this one. So, substitute natin yung first derivative natin sa formula. So, let's substitute. S is equal to the integral of the square root of 1 plus 8x. So, that 8x is our first derivative or the dy over dx. 8x squared dx. So, ang limit natin will start from x sub 1 which is 0 up until x sub 2 which is equivalent sa 1. Okay? So, pag na-produce na to, pwede na kayong gumamit ng calculator in solving for this one. So, the integral of the square root of 1 plus quantity of 8x squared from 0 until 1. Now, if yung long method ang ipagawa sa inyo, in case long method, you will use inverse trigo formulas. Okay? You will use inverse trigonometric formula ang gagamitin dito. In which, sabi doon, pag may nakita kayo na u squared plus a squared, you will use inverse tangent formula. Pag may nakita kayo, since this is plus. Okay, inverse tangent ang gagamitin natin dyan kapag ka long method. Pero ngayon, for simplicity ng video natin, ng our tutorial, we will directly solve this in our calculator para makuha natin ang arc length which is equivalent to 4.20 units. Okay? So, the arc length starting from here up until here, that is equivalent sa 4.20 units. So, you may try answering this using long method or the inverse trigonometric method para ma-solve nyo yung arc length na ganito. Okay? So, that's how we solve the length of an arc of the curve using integral calculus. Okay? Thank you for listening and watching. Have a good day.